A warm reception. How are we all doing tonight, huh? All right. I'm going to give you guys permission to laugh. I'm going to give you permission to cry. And if you need to, throw shit. It'll be all right. So, I don't know. You can tell from my aggressiveness, really, that I'm not from down here. Originally from Boston. So I grew up there, and, I heard my father came from Ireland. He managed to knock my mother up all the way over in Italy. So if you're thinking, yes, I am a good ejaculator. Let's see. We'll keep that one. I also was a little kid, got lead poison, and I've just found out recently that it's partly responsible for my mental health issues today. So it's, did I forget that? No, actually, I went out with a girl the other day. We were talking over coffee, and she says, you know what? For somebody who has mental illness, you actually clean up pretty well. Ladies, that's not a compliment if you're thinking, So, I mean, look at me. The best I can come out looking like is Charlie Sheen coming off a 3-day bender.
That was good.
I like it. I'll take that one too. We'll keep that one too. I took a Viagra the other day. Yeah. It was good, actually. I just wanted to find out if it made me last longer. Perfect stuff. But I did forget the part where it said, for a bonus 4 hours or longer, seek medical attention. Unfortunately, I had to go to the emergency room. But thanks to modern medicine, gas prices aren't the only thing that went down last week. We're going to keep that one too. You guys are great. I was at the gym. The guy tells me he swings both ways. I didn't know what to do with that information, so I just turned around and I told him, I swing both ways too. In fact, my coach used to put me in the game just to throw off right-handed pitchers. But I had another coach, he wasn't that kind. He actually used to make me polish the bats blindfolded. Wait, there actually is something wrong with that, isn't there? I'm going to revisit that later. So I was at the deli the other day. You guys ever have to order a deli platter for a function? They have different settings. She said, do you want your meat shaved? And I was a smart ass and I said, no. Why don't you just do my pubes and stop just before my meat? I'm gonna keep that. So, yeah, I told you, no shortage of mental health issues. I actually was in therapy. And, I was walking up the hallway and I saw these little machines they call white noise boxes. And drown out noise on the other side of the door. Well, we need some of those for the house, so I actually went and picked one up. And this one has multiple settings. And the white noise settings, it's actually not humming. It is actually a Karen demanding photo ID from every non-white in the neighborhood. There's a brown noise setting. It's not soothing if you ask me, but if you want to hear it, just walk into any 7-Eleven across the country. Brown people. I'm going to keep it anyways. So I went to school for finance. I came out broke. Yeah. I wish that wasn't a joke. That's actually real life. But you fast forward 30 years later, I heard about blockchain and NFT and all this fun stuff. Well, I don't know anything about blockchain. All I know is my brain plays tricks on me. When I hear blockchain, I automatically think cock block. Because I have teenagers at home. And I do know what cock blocks are. So, yeah. And it's not the NFP I really need to concern myself with this day and age. It's the NF. Never mind, I can live a punchline. You deserve better than that. I'm sorry. Okay. Catholic Church is in the news again. 2,100 baptisms they want to invalidate because one priest said the wrong word. He said, "We baptize you," meaning the church, as opposed to "I baptize you." And my question to them is, if you're gonna be so offended by one word and alert to one word, why don't we start with the word no? That'd be a good starting point. How many little kids, no Father, Jesus Christ. Oh, only in words. No, not Jesus. Shit, you guys are not gonna like this one. My banker tells me I can't eat out anymore. Cold sore medicine's getting too expensive. This guy in front is fucking embarrassed for me. I have not seen anyone just bury their own head like, he did not just say that. Yes, I did. Oh, that explains everything. You are not from fucking Boston. I'll go with Newton or Wellesley. You are not from Boston. I'm originally from Southie. I can spot him a mile away. So listen, my nephew, he is he's a part of the trans community, so he's my niece now, and he actually wants to get into NASCAR. No, he wants to be a driver, and I said, really, there's a problem with this. Darrell Waltrip, he's getting up there in age. Who wants to see him lose his career because he said the driver lost a tranny on the back straightaway? I don't. Oh boy. How many minutes we got left? 4? We were here at the exact same spot last week, weren't we? Oh boy. Oh boy. So I worked on the lobster boats when I was growing up. That was definitely a nice way to grow up, but I realized early on, like within the first 5 minutes, lobsters don't come over the side of the rail the same way they look at the store. I saw those clippers up in the air and said, "What are their fucking rubber bands?" You guys think that's your job, asshole. Just get to work. Quit asking questions. So, you guys, anybody ever lose a job? Come on, where's my jobless people? Anybody have a job, your career you like, and it just went? Yeah. Anybody you ever get fired because your captain lost his nipple because you were loading the lobster? I thought it was just me. Doesn't surprise me. So listen, I'm a vet. I'm a veterinarian. Thank you. Thank you very much. So listen, I get my treatment over at the VA now, and it's good. So I was over there last week with stomach pains. And I gotta quit telling the joke that way because it was last week, like last year when I wrote it, right? So last week I was over there with stomach pains, and they said that they couldn't treat me down in the emergency room, that I need to, or the OR, whatever the fuck you call it. Use your imagination. They sent me up to the GI clinic. Now, I grew up in the inner city of Boston. All the guys were coming back from Vietnam, and they used to all talk about, "Oh, me lady, long time GI, $5 sucky." So I thought I was going upstairs to get head. Turns around, that didn't happen. Instead, they decided to shove a tuba in my ass. That's the second time the military screwed me. I was gonna say the F word, but no new words for these guys. Oh boy. I had a good one here for you guys. Let's see, You know what? I used all my time, all my jokes. I went too fast. That's actually why I took the Viagra, because I was going too fast, actually. Listen, I'm going to turn the mic back over to our host. Listen, before I do though, you guys are in for a treat. You guys have some of the best comics in Charlotte coming up. Everyone who's on the list tonight has either done a showcase of their own or been on a showcase. And I could go down the list but you wouldn't recognize their fucking name anyways. But seriously, they are some funny people, and just hold your seat. All right.